Metro Detroit golfers, welcome back. It's Tuesday, and we are here with the Tuesday tip of the week. I'm Chad.
And I'm Ben.
All right. This off season, to get better with your shot control and your ability to hit shots close to the hole, we're going to have you work on the trajectory of the ball. So this Tuesday, we're going to show you some different things you can do this off season to help it go lower, help it go higher, and in doing so, help yourself have more situational, context for shots around the green to help it get closer to the hole. So trajectory control, man. What is the deal? Where would you start? Why is it important?
Cool. So trajectory control, one of the reasons that this is my favorite topic is because when I chip and pitch, I like to get the ball rolling as soon as possible. For me, it's much easier to land a ball in the air 2 yards than it is 15 yards. So the quicker you can get the ball on the green, typically the easier it is to get the ball closer to the hole. So one of the things we're going to talk about today is shaft lean. Shaft lean is one way that you can influence trajectory control. So the more we lean the shaft forward, the lower it's going to go. The more we lean the shaft backwards, the higher it's going to go, and then there's somewhere in the middle.
Got it. So just playing around with different degrees of shaft lean to see what the ball does. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So back to the experiment, and remember the slight, moderate, severe continuum? Okay, so if you were going to try to hit the ball low, let's say we have this shot here, and you're going to try to get it to come out as low as possible. What would you do to the shaft?
I'm going lots of lean. I'm going to go on the severe side here. So what I'm going to do on this shot is I'm going to lean the shaft as much as I can, and I'm just going to kind of watch how the ball comes out.
Pretty good.
Say pretty damn low.
Yeah, so would it be fair to say it was like knee-high-ish?
You got it.
Yeah, not very high, right? So in that case, you just try to get the shaft to lean severely forward and see what the ball does?
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. So if you wanted it to go up a little bit higher, what would you do different?
I might play around with the other direction. I'm actually going to try to lean the shaft backwards this time. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go moderately back. You want to stand in front of me so I can flop this one over you?
No. It's too cold out here for that, man. Yeah.
So now I'm going to lean the shaft moderately back. See what happens.
Whoa.
Something significantly different.
Yeah, so I saw the shaft back. I saw the swing get a little bit bigger, but I don't think you were focused on that. It was just...
Not really.
Yeah, so the shaft was moderately back, and then the ball went much, much higher.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay, so what you could do this winter, say you come see us at GLA or you're at your house, you're hitting into a net, start playing around with the shaft lean, and then watch what the ball does. Because when you're on the golf course, you're going to need to match up the shots that you have with the trajectory that is needed. So, if we did shaft lean experiments, what else could you do to get the ball to do different trajectories or heights?
Yeah, some other things that you can do is you can also play around with your ball position. So typically, the more you put the ball towards the right foot, the lower it's going to go. The more you move it towards the left foot, the higher it's going to go. So you can actually play around with the ball position a little bit along with the shaft lean and really do some crazy stuff around the green.
So if you were going to try to hit this one, so I think you have your sandwich in your hand, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so if you were going to put the ball well back in your stance or closer to your right foot, and then lean the shaft well forward, let's see what happens to the ball. That thing came out like ankle high.
Oh, yeah. Well, nice and low.
Nice and low. Very good. All right, so now if you wanted the ball to do something different, what would you do to the ball, and what would you do to the shaft? What crazy combination could you think of here?
Let's go forward with the ball position and then severely back with the shaft.
Look out, y'all. I'm backing up.
Here we go.
Ooh. Wow. Okay. So Ben's played around with us a lot. What we want you to do is start getting comfortable running these experiments. We've talked about this before. Start playing with the ball position. Play with the shaft lean, and most importantly, don't be afraid to make mistakes. If you spent this off season playing around with these things, you start to understand you can do a lot more than you think you can do, which is then going to be important when you're out around Metro Detroit playing golf, June, July, August, what have you. So, run these experiments, different ball positions, different shaft leans. We promise you it'll help. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Get off!